Whoa, what's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so. Ooh, the light looks really good. It's like almost sunset. Okay, it's not really almost sunset, but it's in like that golden hour phase right now. Anyways, we're listening to Illegal Alien by Genesis off of their self-titled album, Genesis, released in 1983. I've heard a lot about this song. Some people don't like it, some people like it. I don't know anything about the lyrics or anything yet, but perhaps it has the ability to be offensive. We're not going to know until we actually listen to it. Either way, let's go ahead and get into it. Hope you guys are having a wonderful one. This is Genesis with Illegal Alien.
So
I love controversial songs. More so like when you guys say, "Ooh, I love this song," and then half the audience says, "Ooh, I hate this song." I love that because it's just fun to come into like a track like that where like it's so divided, and most of the time I either end up either loving it or hating it. The most recent example I can think of is "Mother" by The Police. That was a really polarizing track before I listened to it. When I listened to it, I'm like, "Ooh, I like that." I'm like, "I like that." When it comes to Illegal Alien, not even because of the theme and the lyrics, right? Part of it, I think, but I think it mostly just comes down because it's just boring. Genesis is a band that like has done so much and has gone so far and progressed music, and I'm not even just talking about like the Peter Gabriel prog days, Steve Hackett days. I mean Duke. Awesome album. Love that album. And then number 3 has some pretty good tracks on there. Abacal, but but like even when they change their shape and their colors, they're always like interesting. They're always unique. There's always something about them. And even throughout the prog days, the pop days, there's one thing that I felt they've always had a strong sense of, and that's melody. This song does have melody, it's just boring. I don't feel like there's anything interesting about this from any perspective. Pop, prog, whatever, I don't care. There's just nothing interesting about it. It's just kind of like, it's catchy. So is disease. Like, Phil sounds good. I don't like the V drum sound on here. It just sticks out a little bit. I don't want to say like a sore thumb, but like, like you jammed your thumb or something. Like it's starting to get a little achy. I did like some of those bass lines from Rutherford. I did like the little pizzicato string like sound from Banks. But otherwise, I feel like this song actually felt a bit juvenile. Even melodically, even composition and song-wise, it just felt juvenile. It just felt meh. It felt like Angel Cake. Like, yeah, I guess it's a little sweet, but it's just Angel Cake. Like, there's nothing to it. It just feels like bad. It's like sugar-free ice cream, and not even good sugar-free ice cream. Just like, I don't know. I didn't really care for it. And like, it's a bit tasteless. Let's be honest. It's a bit tasteless. Got out of bed, wasn't feeling too good with my wallet on my passport, a new pair of shoes. The sun is shining, so I head for the park with a bottle of tequila and a new pack of cigarettes. I got a cousin and she got a friend who thought that her aunt knew a man who could help. At his apartment, I knocked on the door. He wouldn't come out until he got paid. So he's basically talking about, an illegal alien, an undocumented immigrant, however you want to put it. We're not getting into politics or anything here, and we don't do that. But he's basically retelling that story or an experience. Or at least how he thinks the experience is. Down at the office, had to fill out the forms, a pink one, a red one, the colors you choose. Up to the counter, you see what they think. They say it doesn't count, man. It ain't written in ink. I ain't trust anyone, anybody, at least not around here. It's no fun being an illegal alien. And he's just kind of going through it. I don't think there's anything. Also with this, let me go back. Bear with me. Let me go back to the Peter Gabriel days. Another thing I've always enjoyed about Genesis, and their writing in particular, is the way that they spun stories and they told tales. There's an art to that portion and that part of songwriting that, if I'm just using it as an example, Peter Gabriel, he mastered, especially on The Lamb, which may be my favorite album by them. I don't know. I'm going over that in my mind. Here, even the writing and the storytelling is just so juvenile and like boring. It's just kind of like, it's like punching down. It like lyrically, songwriting wise, it feels like we're just like taking the easy way out. It's low hanging fruit. Whereas before, we were eating ambrosia and eating the fruits of the gods. Now we're kind of like back here. I don't know, eating potatoes or something. I don't know. It's just night and day in comparison. And I feel like if they had a stronger songwriter on this one, I think they could have probably taken this somewhere. But this did not go anywhere. This did not go anywhere at all. Literally at all. I don't feel it. And especially after Home by the Sea and Second Home by the Sea, which I've already listened to, so that's why I didn't do them together right now. After such a great duo, you get this. This is like, I don't know. It's not really great. It's not really great. Not really great at all. The music video for this track says Collins considered it the best music video from their album. It shows the members of Genesis as a group of Mexican men trying to get their passports approved. It features them wearing sombreros and ponchos, with Collins sporting a bushy fake mustache and a toupee and a 5 o'clock shadow. When was this released? 1984? It's a bit late. You know? You're a bit late. You're a bit late to that era, I feel. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the track, though. You can let me know in the comments down below. Hope you enjoyed the music, maybe, and hope you enjoyed myself, at least. You're more than welcome to join me tomorrow. Join me any other day here on the channel, but I hope that you enjoyed yourself. And I'll see you then, guys. Bye.